What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to EIDL Money is Running Out Fast. It is Monday, April the 4th, 2022. Please do me a huge favor, give this video a thumbs up, hashtag EIDL, and if you're a small business owner, I ask that you subscribe to this channel and make sure you visit trysmallbiz.com. That's trysmallbiz.com, where yours truly will help grow your small business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. I need to know in the comments below, where do you stand with the EIDL loan? Are you in reconsideration? Are you coming out of reconsideration? Are you in reconsideration hell? Have you just applied for the increase for the first time? Tell me as much details as you can in the comments below. And perhaps most importantly, if you want to talk to me, send me an email. Go to trysmallbiz.com, scroll down to the bottom of the welcome page. You'll see the contact us form, and I will answer you within 24 hours, but you must be a member. Too many scams, too many problems. You'll never see me promote my contact information in the comments. Those people are scam artists. They're con men and women, most of them from out of this country, that belong in jail. Never ever call, email, or text someone in the comments. Again, if you want to talk to me as we're in the final 2 or 3 weeks of the EIDL increase program, go to trysmallbiz.com, sign up, register your small business, and send me a note at the bottom of the page. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to quickly review a half a dozen things that you and your small business need to be focused on over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I will once again touch on my opinion about Ryder and his team over at Skip, but I must say, have you seen the new website? How about the new logo? There's a whole story behind the star and the SB. But go to trysmallbiz.com on your desktop. You can see it on mobile as well. And look at the 8-piece slideshow. I am so proud of what's starting to transform at trysmallbiz.com. It's a total dichotomy of the United States of America. We serve every color, every race, every creed, every socio and economic community. We have our great veterans, of course, that we serve. There's firemen that we're promoting, construction workers, doctors, gig workers. You got to see this. Take some time tonight or tomorrow. Go to Try Small Biz. Make sure you sign up if you haven't already. And just soak in the ambiance. It changes every 3 or 4 seconds. You'll notice a very patriotic theme taking hold with respect to our color scheme. In fact, the red buttons that you see on the site are an exact match to the United States of America's flag. And as most of you know by now, I grew up 5 minutes from the 10th Mountain Division in upstate New York, Fort Drum. I have major love and respect to all those who have served this country. By the way, shout out to Keith, AKA DJ Bot. Ladies and gentlemen, premium member I've promoted a couple times on this network. If you have a graduation, a big time party, a special event, particularly in the Northeast, you reach out to Keith, AKA DJ Bot, that's B-O-T-T, who also happens to be a retired U.S. Navy veteran. If you need a house in California, you talk to Tammy Murphy. How about a limousine in South Florida? That's my man Ryan from Family Car Service. Ladies and gentlemen, I need more premium members to support. I am promoting at least 3 or 4 every day on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and in videos like this. If you go to Try Small Biz, even if you've already signed up, you will see a red upgrade to premium button for about $1 a day. Whether it's by the month or the year, you can hire me to not only promote you across social media, but in webinars, in podcasts, in a newsletter that'll be coming out shortly. Trysmallbiz.com. All right, half a dozen things, and then I'll end with what I said the other day about Ryder and his team over at Skip. Privacy release forms are big. That's a paper trail. So if the SBA runs out of money in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you have some recourse. So you call your senators, congressmen, and women, you write them an email in the subject line privacy release form. You get that signed. Right after that, you say, I need to speak to the small business advocate in your office. If you're in Atlanta, Nikema Williams, Nikema Williams. She actually follows me on Twitter. She represents the Georgia 5th District in Atlanta. Tell her that I sent you. She has a team that works directly with the SBA. But you call the small business advocate. Hey, we're down to 2 or 3 weeks left. The SBA is about to run out of money. And if I don't get this funding right now, and I've been through yada, 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 I might be out of business. And if that's the case, Senator so-and-so might not be able to cast my vote this November. All right, so you got privacy release form, score.org, secret number 3. Many of them used to work with the SBA. So go to the website, get a local counselor in your area. First question you ask, have you ever had any experience in working with the SBA? If the answer is no, you ask them to refer someone that has. Local SBA, if you can visit, even better. But go to Google, type in your state, New York District Office - Small Business Administration. On the first page or two, you get a PDF. California has like 6 or 7 pages. And don't forget, it's first name dot last name at SBA.gov. And you call and you email as many as it takes. You say, hey, it's crunch time. We've only got 2 or 3 weeks left of money. I have been waiting 6 months, a year. Feels like 10 years. I've sent in my 4506T, my 2202, all that stuff. And I still can't get anyone to get on the phone with me. So be persistent with your local SBA. And of course, you got to call the new toll-free number. You can get it at SBA.gov. It's 833 something. I don't put numbers in the comments because of the scammers. And you ask to speak to a supervisor. You say, if you can't get through to a supervisor, do you have at least 5 years of experience with the SBA? The answer is no. You politely hang up and you call back. And once you get someone with their experience, preferably a supervisor, you say, I need you to verify that my file has everything that you need to get me funded before the money runs out in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Driver's license and voided check PDF front and back. Your 2202, which is your liabilities, do not put your home mortgage on there. That's just for your business credit cards. You can get the form at SBA.gov along with the board resolution. That's one sheet of paper. It says we had a meeting on such and such date. We agreed to take a loan in the amount of so-and-so. This is, of course, for those of you seeking under $500,000, which is almost 90% of you. Everyone that's an officer signs it. If it's just you, then it's you. You got to have a 4506T. However, we have learned, just like in the mortgage business, about half of the SBA loan officers will play ball based on your 2017 and or 18 revenue. In my experience, it's the ones that have been there the longest. Those that are brand new or those that see life as the glass half empty, they're not going to do anything to help you out. That's why you got to keep going through multiple reconsiderations. Oh my God, have you seen the comments in the last 3 videos? Dozens of people are getting funded. We're down to around $18 billion, give or take. That's going to be 3 weeks tops at 900 million plus a day. But the very same people, ladies and gentlemen, that were ready to jump off a cliff figuratively 2 or 3 weeks ago are getting funded right now. And speaking of funding, there is a glitch, so don't panic. The SBA announced last Thursday there's a glitch with payouts. It had been taking 2 or 3 weeks from the day you're approved to get the money in your account. They're now saying it could take, and this was as of Thursday, 30 days. But inside your SBA portal, it still says that you're approved, so don't panic. They're well aware of the problem. My hope is by now, tomorrow, or the next day, they will have fixed it. So ladies and gentlemen, in closing, if you've tried everything, you followed my advice, and thousands of people have actually gotten billions of dollars over the last 2 years following my advice, and it still hasn't worked, and you're willing to get a second opinion or take one last shot, go to helloskip.com/join. You reach out to Skip and his team, but you better make sure you're talking to them because he's got a lot of clones too. And you tell them your situation. They don't have a magic pill or a silver bullet, someone on speed dial that they, can get everything solved like that. But if you have a special situation, you just want a second opinion, or you've got a larger small business and you want to explore add backs where you add in revenue so your gross profit looks more in line with what the SBA wants, then talk to them. But again, and I stressed this the other day, half the loan officers don't want to hear about add backs. They think it's a gimmick. It all depends on who you get. So the moral of the story, never stop applying, reapplying, going through reconsideration for the next 3 weeks. And don't forget, I'll answer every single question you may have at trysmallbiz.com. So until next time, always remember, in under 10 minutes, that this guy right here loves you very much, and thank you very, very much for watching.